I'm going to show you 3 fascia release positions that will make you feel amazing in your body. Now, our fascia is part of our connective tissue. It connects all systems, cells, muscle fibers together, as well as your cells together. So decompressing your fascia has an effect on our entire body. We start to feel absolutely amazing. There's actually 5 to 6 times the amount of sensory nerves as your muscles. So if our fascia is sticky, if it's glued, if it's compressed and tight and isn't fluid, that's going to send a response to our brain, and that might come in anxiety, in pain, in all different kinds of forms. So when we can start to decompress this system, this web throughout our entire body, we start to feel absolutely incredible. So these 3 positions are going to be one focusing in the core, one in the lower body, and one in the upper body. So let's get started. All you need is your block from block therapy or a rolled up towel as your fascia decompression tool. These 3 positions have been a fan favorite in our block therapy community. They've helped them in so many different ways, including myself. So we start off with that belly position. So let's grab your rolled up towel or block and position it directly over top of your belly button. Now, nice and slow, bring yourself over top of the block or the towel. And let's start up on our elbows here. And what I want you to start doing is focusing on the inhalation phase of your breath. As you inhale, expand your belly into the block. This is going to teach us how to activate the diaphragm. And then as you exhale, feel the block starting to sink deeper within your belly. This is where you might feel some sensations surface, such as a little bit of pain or discomfort, but that's okay. That's telling us that we're pretty compressed in here and we need to release this to improve the flow. Once you start settling into this position, you can slowly lower yourself closer towards the floor and get really relaxed. Doing fascia decompression, the more relaxed we can be, the more effective that we can release our connective tissue. So let's maintain that breath. Try to inhale now for about 4 counts and exhale for about 6 counts. We want to start teaching ourselves how to exhale fully because majority of people are stuck in the state of inhalation, and that can even cause more stress, anxiety, or even a response that we don't want in our body. A trick that I love to do in this position is slowly start torquing over to the left. We're torquing this tissue in the belly button. And when we move to the left, let's just stay there, hang out for about 30 seconds to a minute and just allow this release to take place. And then you can come back to neutral and torque on over to the other side. You might feel different sensations when you torque in a different direction. That is normal, but we're affecting our intestines, our belly button. If we get deep enough, even into our psoas, which has a tremendously amazing effect on how we feel, but we're also addressing part of the vagus nerve here as well to keep us nice and calm. So let's come back to neutral, spend a minimum of 3 to 5 minutes in this position, and remember your breath is your guide. At any point, if this is too intense, ease off and reconnect at a less intensity. Next, we're moving into the calves. The calves are our anchors in our body. This is where we need to decompress. They get so tight, especially if we have too much weight forwards when we're standing or just throughout the day. The calves want to grip and hold and lock us back. And when there's so much compression here, it can prevent us from using these muscles as a pump to pump blood back up throughout the entire body. In this position, place the towel or the block between your calf and your hamstring, and we're going to be sandwiching it in this position. Now, again, this position can be quite painful. We're further away from the heart. There's generally more compression in these areas. So approach it nice and slow and use your breath as your guide. So once you start settling in, notice that when you focus on your breath, that the pain will actually start to go away a little bit. We're now becoming in more control of our pain, of our breath, and of our releases in our fascia. Once you settle in, you can slowly start just rocking gently to the left to focus on a different area of the calf. Spend again 30 seconds to a minute there. Then come back to neutral and search to the right. And again, spend a little bit of time here, still using your breath as your guide. We want to be spending a minimum of 3 to 5 minutes. That gives us the opportunity to allow this fascia to actually release and make a long-lasting change. Now, as I mentioned, the calves act as a pump. If they're locked and compressed, it's not going to be able to pump the blood back up to the heart. After 3 to 5 minutes, exhale up and off. And now position this on your other calf and follow the exact same routine. Now we're moving into the upper body, and we're gonna be working in this armpit area. This is one of my favorite positions because I used to always really shrug my shoulders up and internally rotate them. And that can be caused from tight lats, tight rotator cuffs. And this position is gonna help create that release in the shoulders, into the neck, and even into the traps. So let's position your tool on your left armpit, and you're gonna come to your side like this. Find that positioning, and you can bend your elbow and rest your head in your hand. Now, of course, we want to start relaxing and focusing on your breath. And then once you've settled in and you gain control of your breath and the sensation here, nice and slow, you can start searching towards the front part of the armpit. You might find some really weird sticky spots in here, some weird sensations, and that's normal. If it's too intense, ease off and reconnect at a less intensity. You can even slowly move your arm around. The slower you move, the deeper and more effective of a release we will get in this area. Once you spent about a minute or even longer in the front, let's come back to neutral. And now let's start moving towards the back. So you might have to slide more to the front of the block to allow us more room to search in the back. And then you can drop your top leg behind you slightly, and let's open up that palm up towards the ceiling, and let's start digging into more of these rotator cuff muscles. You can slowly move that arm around if that feels right for you. The more you do this, the more you'll be able to accept the pain, the sensation, and get deeper. So once you spent some time in the back, let's come back to neutral. And when you're ready, after you spent 3 to 5 minutes, slowly exhale up and off. Now let's repeat that position on the other armpit and see which side was more painful, because generally the side that's more painful is the side that has more compression and stores more pain that we're actually unconsciously aware of. If you noticed and felt a difference with those 3 positions and you like this concept of fascia release and fascia decompression, then you can check out our block therapy starter package, which includes either one or both of our blocks, and I'll have that linked in the description below. These are some of my personal favorites, and I like doing this at least a few times a week, but you can do this every single day if you would like. And whether you do this first thing in the morning to kickstart the day, or a break throughout the day, or even before you go to bed, you're gonna notice and find what you feel is best for yourself. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed these positions, if you feel more calm. You might even feel more energized, but in more of a calm way, which is very empowering. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.